Over the years, I've battled food urges and struggled with weight, and I tried like every diet known to man. And it wasn't until I started living a cleanish lifestyle that everything really started to click. I've learned to enjoy the journey and to love the foods I eat without any of the guilt. It all kind of came together when I realized I could just kind of slightly adjust things here and there with my diet and my lifestyle, because I found if it wasn't something I was gonna enjoy, there was no way I was gonna continue it and it would never work. And that took a lot of the pressure off. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you the biggest lessons I've learned on my weight loss journey, and I know they're gonna help you with yours too. So let's get started. Lesson 1 involves nutrition, specifically protein and eating more fiber. So let's talk about protein. Adding protein to your diet has been linked to weight loss, even if you don't include any exercise. And that's because protein has a really powerful impact on your appetite. Protein increases feelings of fullness, it takes longer to digest, and it keeps you from feeling snacky. And that ultimately helps you reduce the total calories you're eating in a day. Studies have actually shown that increasing protein from 15% to 30% of your total daily calories has been linked to losing 11 pounds on average in 12 weeks. And that was not even including any calorie restrictions. Some examples of high protein foods are lean meats and deli meats, full fat Greek yogurt, protein powder. And if you haven't tried out Cleanish protein yet, I definitely recommend it. It is delicious. Hard-boiled eggs, collagen, and cottage cheese. And all of these will really help you to feel fuller longer. Fiber actually helps to regulate your body's intake and use of sugars, and that helps to keep your blood sugar levels and your hunger in check. Just like protein, eating fiber-rich foods, whole grains, legumes, nuts, sweet potatoes, and broccoli will really help you feel fuller longer. Lesson 2, I recommend trying to cook at home as much as possible. That way you're able to control exactly what you're eating, you understand the ingredients that are going in. And if you hate cooking, I highly recommend meal prepping so that you can actually get everything done in a shorter period of time, and then you just reheat it throughout the week. I have a ton of meal prep videos on this channel, and I can link to my favorites for you below. Lesson 3. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking cardio is the only way to lose weight. But the real winner for me has been strength training over the years. Ever since I started strength training, my life totally changed. Not only did it help me grow my muscles, it also helped me grow my confidence. I started focusing on how to nourish my body and fuel it like a machine, rather than try to restrict everything down to nothing. It's also very important to understand the concept of progressive overload with strength training. And the basic idea with this is that you want to add in more resistance progressively over time to teach your body that you need to grow more muscle to accommodate that strength. And then you continue that from there. And then the more muscle you build, the more body fat you burn, a higher metabolism you have, and the better confidence you have. And it's just this continuous cycle that is awesome. Lesson 4. I learned, unfortunately, that eating fast means you finish and you're still hungry. But if you take time and you enjoy and savor the food you're eating, you think about it and you be more mindful, you actually get fuller faster. Lesson 5. Intermittent fasting has been a huge help in my weight loss journey. Not only has it helped me to condense the time frames where I eat so I don't snack constantly all throughout the night, it also helps me feel fuller in my meals, and it takes away all of the anxiety about what am I gonna eat next because I'm so hungry to get to the next meal. And in order to not feel super hungry before bed, if you aren't used to this process, is you can have a really high fiber, high protein meal or snack at the very end of your day so that that food takes a longer time to digest. So by the time you fall asleep, you're still digesting, feeling full and satisfied. Lesson 6, limit alcohol. You don't need to cut out every drink that causes you pleasure, but it's important to start limiting that amount of alcohol. And 1 glass of wine turns into 2, it turns into an every night kind of thing. And those calories add up. You know, a glass of wine is about 125 calories and a beer is 150 calories. And that is just calories from the drink. That doesn't give you really any nutritional value. Lesson 7, making sure to prioritize hydration and drinking enough water has been a huge help in my journey. Studies have shown that people who drink a liter of water 30 minutes before having a meal eat less food at that meal. That means less calories, and you're still satisfied. Plus, just like I talk about in my video on how to drink more water, drinking water is super helpful for a healthy body. It increases your metabolism by up to 25% for the first hour after you drink it. That means if you're drinking water throughout the day, you're continually keeping your metabolism up, which is burning more calories, which is reducing your body fat percentage, which is helping you lose weight and change your body composition. Lesson 8. Simple daily movement. First things first, we need to get started just getting some simple movement in the day. Also, whenever you're able to get steps, that is gonna help burn calories. Personally, I try to get about 10,000 steps in a day, and I use my watch to track my steps so that I know how far I've gotten. If I look down at my watch and I see, oh, I'm only at like 1,500 steps in a day, I know, wow, I need to get more movement going. If you're just starting out, set a goal for 2,000 steps in a day. That's roughly a mile. Then, once you hit that consistently, see if you can get to 3,000. Every time you're increasing it, you're telling your body to work harder, and then that way you're gonna be burning more and more calories, and that is gonna really help with weight loss. And in fact, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, also known as NEAT, is hugely important to a healthy body, a high metabolism, and overall weight loss. I discuss more of this in my video on walking for weight loss, but the concept is extremely helpful for increasing your metabolism, burning stored fat, and overall weight loss. And it has been a huge help to understanding the importance of getting daily movement instead of just focusing on the workout. Lesson 9, to get more sleep. Now, I've talked about in my other videos on why sleep is important, how when you don't get enough sleep, your body releases hormones called ghrelin and leptin, and those actually make you hungrier. They increase your appetite. Setting yourself up for a good night's sleep is not only helpful for your physical health, it's also extremely beneficial for your mental health. And if you're struggling getting enough sleep at night, check out my video on science-backed tips to improve sleep. I'll leave the link for you below. Lesson 10. Another lesson I've learned is about clean eating and how it's important to not sacrifice the nutrients just for the calories. The more you recognize that the higher quality food and the real food you're putting into your body, the better your body will respond. Lesson 11. Another big lesson I've learned is that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. And the Cleanish lifestyle allows me to focus on whole, unprocessed, delicious, nutritious foods, but also allows me a little bit of wiggle room to also get the foods that I really love that aren't that good for me. Because the more you embrace how to enjoy the journey, the more successful you're gonna be, and it'll become a lifestyle rather than just a diet. Follow these tips to get started on your own weight loss journey. And if you need some help, check out my 30-day healthy program. It's 30 days of meal plans and daily motivational emails that help teach you how to live a cleanish lifestyle. So here's to your weight loss journey, and I will see you in the next video.